All right, boys and girls, let's talk. Let's talk how to get a crazy hit off the go. Let's talk how to have that violent, I don't know how to call it, violent go through power. Like, if you guys will train with me uh, on the table, I promise that you would walk away from the table thinking, I definitely got something for him, or I can probably even beat the guy. Where the difference, the massive difference with me is on the go. On the go. I'm not saying I'm not strong slow pulling, because I think I'm decently pretty strong. But where I shine is on that go. And why? Because when we hit, my main focus is to break your angles. If any of your angles break, anything, you're out of position and you can't do your move. If none of my angles break, I don't have to concede. If none of my angles break, I will keep my position from start to finish. Now, how do I train that? I hit into weights. I know you guys do ready goes for positions for that, and I used to do the same thing, but it's not the same. It is not the same. I've trained my whole kinetic chain, and it starts from the soles of my feet. It goes through my legs, through my back, and it rotates through the shoulder, and it comes either when I top roll, it goes through the shoulder, or when I press, or when I hook. And the thing is, I've trained, I've started with 5 kilos, 10 kilos, and even now when I start hitting and I have a speed day, when I start hitting into the stack of weights, I don't go crazy. I start hitting into 5 kilos, 10 kilos, 20 kilos, 30 kilos, 40, 50, 60, 70, and I see how it feels. Now, the thing is, you will get injured if you don't are if you're not careful, you will get injured. So I learned this over the years, and I'm going to share with you. First of all, don't start with like a karate belt, something that will not give. Don't start with that. Have a pulley. Start with a rubber band that will stretch about this much when you hit into it, depending more or less on the weight. And start with that 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever you can ramp up to. Start with that, because that will teach your body to use the whole kinetic chain when you hit the whole thing as one. But it will be more forgiving because that band will give a bit. When you're done with that band and you think that you're up for the real thing, because this is what will make you crazy strong, get the karate belt out and hit into that static weight. But how do you hit? Don't hit from here to here. Hit from here to here. Because even if something goes wrong and the weight pulls you back or something, you might not really get injured in this, but you will definitely get injured if the whole thing pulls you back very quickly from here. So take it and bam, boop, tuk, bum, bum. That's it. Hit where the stack does tit 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 tit. That's all the stack needs to do. This is how much the stack needs to lift. You just need to have that hit, have that hit, have that hit. And keep the position. The position has to be a ready go position. Top roll, hook, press. It doesn't matter. And when you hit and you connect, tighten all the muscle groups. All the muscle groups involved in that movement, squeeze them and get them as tight as possible. And again, and again, and again. And that will teach your body without you even thinking. The ref sets you up, it gives the ready go. When you hit, your body's going to think, oh shit, this guy is hitting into weights again, because that's all it knows. Is that it might be 70 kilos. If you do a good warm up and just make sure you're really warmed up, even do a few hits before the competition. Just especially do a few hits before the competition to get your nervous system like really running. And when you hit and you tense all the connective chain, you will destroy the other guy. Your arm will go through like a knife through butter. I promise you, like after most of my matches, I'm not even sore the next day. Because where do you get the soreness from? You get the soreness from when the muscle pulls apart. But when I hit, I'm so used to hitting and tightening everything and keeping it connected, where it does not get tight, and I'm not even sore the next day. The next day I'm in the gym training and people are like, are you nuts? How can you? Because I'm not sore, because I didn't. And when somebody does stop you, I do get stopped occasionally, but it's irrelevant, because they stop me probably in a bad position. And from there, yes, I'll fight, I'll be sore, but I got to that position where I got a lot of advantages. You guys, whatever you need, put it in the comments. But I'm curious, how do you guys train for speed? How do you guys train for ready goes? How do you guys, because you can't really do this style, like really hit maximum on a person, because you will injure them. You will injure them, or you will get injured, and this is the best I found. And the hit throughout the last 4 or 5 years has been ridiculous. The hit has been ridiculous. And it's hard for heavyweights to stop me, just because of that connective lock that I have. But yeah, tell me in the comments, tell me how you train, and then any questions, shoot down in the comments, and I'll reply to each and every one of you. Come on, let's all get strong. Let's elevate this sport to another level, and let's have fun doing it. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time, boys.